You couldn't see the course, no? Acha, okay. That means you could not access the materials also. Acha, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. All right, I need some time actually for technical findings. I'll do it after class, huh? Today, let us study first, then I will sort out this problem after this class, okay? All right. So see, in production management, just look at the slides which we have done already, so that you can have a recap of all the topics that were taught. Since you're unable to access the PPT, so I'm just giving you a recap of all the things which has been taught till today. So we started with the introduction, then we did the difference between production and operation management. Production is applicable for manufacturing sector and operation management is applicable for service sector, that we did. Then we did history a bit. Then we moved on to the this one production system. We moved on. In production system, we found that there are different types of production system. We started with job shop, then we had batch, then mass, then continuous. Four types of production system we had covered, and in each type of production system we have done the characteristics, advantages and limitations. So for all the four types of production system, we have done all these three topics. Then we moved on to this part, location of facilities. Then from location of facilities, we moved on to plant layout. How many types of plant layout we did? We did four types of plant layout. We started with process or functional, then we did product or line, then we did mixed or combined layout, and fourthly we did static or fixed position layout. Then we did the importance. Then today we will start with this product design. Okay, just to give you a recap of it. So I hope you remember. If you don't remember, please, if suppose some topic you have forgotten that what was there, what was it, then you can quickly do a Google search. No, you have cell phones in your hand with internet connectivity. Do a quick search and have a recap of that, so that you can do the assignments properly, for both internal as well as external examinations. This time also you're going to have online examinations only, so don't worry much about learning, but remembering the topics is very important. Otherwise, nothing will be helpful for you in your when you go to your work life. You won't find anything fruitful you gathered from this pandemic time. So better you remember the concept of each of the topic, so that you can apply that when the teachers ask you to do some assignments like that. Okay. And for your information, again, I'm telling you, you are supposed to submit the assignment today by, I'm giving you a time limit now. By 12 noon, you should submit. After that, I will start grading. Once your grading occurs, it becomes a permanent grading for CIA marks. So be careful. Now see, let us study product design now. Now slowly we are moving on to the different sections of a manufacturing sector. We started with the different types of uh, system which are followed in different manufacturing units. Then we moved on to the plant layout. What type of layout is designed for in order to utilize the available facilities in the best possible way and to finish the entire production process on time. What are the different layouts that are followed? Then we did location, how the location of a plant is selected, what is the purpose of it, importance of selecting the location, that. Then now we are moving on to the design of the product. How do we deal with the designing of part of a product in manufacturing sector? Product design deals with conversion of ideas into reality. Every business organization have to design, develop and introduce new products as a survival and growth strategy. By now you know this fact, isn't it? That for surviving in the market, the business organizations cannot stick to a single type of product for an eternal time period. They have to keep on changing, they have to bring on innovation, they have to add new features to a product, or they have to produce new type of product in order to survive in the market and also to grow and beat the competition. So product design deals with the conversion of the idea that the product designer has or the business organization has. How do you convert that idea into reality? That is done in production, in product design. Then developing the new products and launching them in the market is the biggest challenge faced by the organization. So because what the customers want, what the market is demanding, what is trending in the market, that that is very difficult to predict, that is very difficult to assume. You have to dig on to the market reality and find out facts about the market necessities, market demands. Only then developing the new product is possible. So it is said that developing the new product and then launching them in the market, what should be the perfect market, whom to target, at what time it should be launched, everything is very difficult. So this is said that this is the biggest challenge for the organizations to develop the new product and then launch them in the market in the perfect way possible. Then the entire process of need identification to physical to physical manufacturers of product involves three functions. So this product design may be a topic related to production management department, but there are three different aspects are involved, which actually leads the business organization for designing the product, and the functions are respectively marketing, product development, and then manufacturing. So this designing a product is not easy at all. Then after designing, this three functions has to be done precisely, has to be covered up precisely, so that the perfect designing and perfect launching of the product can happen in the market. So marketing, product development, and manufacturing, these three functions has to be wisely taken care of by the manufacturing department so that the perfect product gets launched in the market. Isn't it? Can you relate that designing a product is not a single hand task? It is not a single task of a single department. It involves lot of activities. Primarily it involves the marketing department a lot, because the marketing department are the ones who deals with the ultimate consumers, ultimate customers. They knows the customers the best than any other department in the organization. So when designing a product, taking feedback from the marketing department, then developing the product is very important for any business organization. And then manufacturing. Once you get the product design based on the demand available in the market, and once you target your customer, manufacturing becomes easy, because that is something where you can have the expertise on work and then manufacture the product on time. So that becomes easy once this marketing and development becomes goes on well. Then manufacturing the product becomes easy. Then product development translates the needs of customers given by marketing into technical specifications and designing the various features into the product to these specifications. So once the specifications are identified, what the market is demanding, that is identified, then translating that identified need of the customers into technical specifications. That means how do you technically design the product now or develop the product now so that it satisfies the needs of the consumers. That can be done. And adding features, various features into the product with respect to the technical specifications being designed, that becomes easier in product development. Then manufacturing has the responsibility of selecting the processes by which the product can be manufactured. So ultimately, once the marketing department helps the product development job in order to translate the needs of the consumers into technical specifications, and then designing the various features giving the or incorporating the various features into a particular product with respect to the technical specifications, then the manufacturing work comes into action, which has the responsibility of selecting the best process available as per the facility, as per the product plant layout. Everything has to be taken care of, and depending on the available facilities, the manufacturing can be done. Then product design and development provides link between marketing, customer needs and expectations, and the activities required to manufacture the product. So now do you get a clear idea about product designing? That it develops or creates a linkage relationship between the marketing, customer needs, expectation of the customers, and the activities which are necessary for manufacturing the product as per the needs of the customer. For that, product design and development is essential. Is it clear what is product designing? Is it clear?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So now let us move on to process designing. What is process design? Okay. Now, product design, once you understand product design, you have to also understand what is process design. It is a macroscopic decision making of an overall process route for converting the raw material into finished products. Now, the manufacturing, when the manufacturing product development rather, or designing the entire uh, layout of the unit, then once the manufacturing gets started, then process designing comes into action. This is a perfect decision making of an entire process route, that from which machine the raw material will enter and to which machine it will go, and from which machine it will come out, from which machine the finished good will come out, and then how do you take that finished good to their perfect location from where they can go for you can supply it to the market. So that process design has to be done. Once the manufacturing is planned out properly, then this process design has to be this actually it is already done when the plant layout gets installed, because that is also done with respect to the demand type of product that is going to be manufactured. And how do you determine the type of the product that is going to be manufactured? For that you need to have proper product design, and in product design you have the function of all marketing, product development, and then manufacturing the product, right? So this process design is actually done at the very beginning itself, when the layout is determined. Once the facilities are selected, then when the layout gets designed, at that time itself the process has to be designed. But it comes into action once the manufacturing starts. This decision encompasses the selection of a process, choice of technology, process flow analysis, and layout of the facilities. So this process design decision making will be comprising of a perfect choice of the technology, then process flow analysis from I was saying from which machine it will go to which what machine, and from which machine the finished good will come out. That flow has to be analyzed properly, and also the layout of the facility. Depending on the layout of the facility also, the process has to be designed. Otherwise you cannot fix the machine in the perfect location. The design is, the facility is a rectangle shape, and you're designing a process which involves a circular flow of process. So will that be valid? No, obviously no. You have to depend on the facility's layout. How does it look? Is it a rectangle? Is it an oval? Is it a square? Depending on the layout of the facility, you need to design the process so that smooth flow can be ensured. Hence, the important decision in process design are to analyze the workflow for converting raw material into finished product, and to select the workstation for each included in the workflow. Do you understand the meaning of workstation? Workstation means the for suppose painting, for a product painting is necessary. So in the place where the painting part will go on, that portion of the facility will call them workstation for painting the product. It's like that. Do you understand? Workstation. So you need to, when you're designing the process, you need to also select the workstation in that way, so that the workflow is determined and is smoothly followed. So this entire thing comes under process design. Now tell me, is it clear? Process design and product design. Any doubt? Any question which is occurring in your mind? Please ask. Hmm? Do you have any question which is coming to your mind right now with regards to product design and process design? You can ask. Is your e-commerce classes started? Your e-commerce classes, has it started?
Ma'am, from today it will start.
Okay. At what time do you have e-commerce?
Ma'am, I think 9:20.
9:20, no, after this class. Okay. Okay. Now I want to, before starting the next topic, I want to show you something. Uh, Wait. I want to show you your syllabus. Okay. How I am teaching you this semester, that I want to show you. Wait. Huh? Yes, you can see your syllabus on your screen, right? This is production management syllabus. Can you see it? Paper 403, production management. This is CC10. Yes, you can see it on your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So see, how am I teaching you this time? Yeah, okay, thank you. Now see, in your first chapter, this production function, that is production system. Then see, look at this unit 1 where 10 lectures are given. Meaning and function of production management, role and responsibility of production function in organization, then types of production system, job intermittent, continuous, job lots, then plant layout. These are there. In a second chapter, production. ঠিক আছে, তাও তুমি জয়েন করে নাও নেক্সট ক্লাস। গরম হতো, ও গরম হবে, কিছু করার নেই। আচ্ছা 9:20 না, ঠিক আছে, আমি দেখে নেবো। Okay, then in a unit 2 you see, change করে নাও। Unit 2 you can see production design is there. Production design means this product design only, which I taught you today. Okay, then under this somewhere you will also find process design. In product design only, I think process design should be there. Process was also there. Okay, anyways, in product, if you're learning product design, you should also learn process design. So product and process I taught you today. Next, so from, can you see how I'm teaching you? From unit 1 I have taken the important things from here so that you understand the concept in the classes. Okay, then from unit 2 also I have taken the important thing for you to understand the concept. From unit 1 you are supposed to do one assignment which you are supposed to submit today. If you do the assignment properly, then you can have a practical outlook of the theoretical portion which I am teaching you. Okay, so it is very important to do the assignment also. So related to plant layout, I had given you one assignment that you are supposed to submit today. So now how am I teaching you this subject? I'm giving you this concept of the important things which are there in each unit. Then, with respect to each unit, I'm giving you one assignment. Maybe at the end of every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, I'll give you one assignment, right? Then plant layout assignment should be finished by today. So today is the third week that we are starting. Then once product and process and production planning and control, that is unit 3, is over. Okay, after the completion of unit 2, that is production design, another assignment will be given to you. Okay, then we move on to unit 3. The next topic that I'll teach you today, I'll not teach you, tomorrow only I'll teach you. So that will be related to the third unit. In third unit also, I will take the important things from the third unit which are important for understanding. Then meaning, importance, factors, advantages, those are all theoretical portion. So we will not spend our time in online classes for reading the theoretical portion, such as the advantages, characteristics, features, and all that. Rather, we will spend our time for understanding the concept for each of the topic which are given in the units. Then, with respect to each unit's important topics, we will do assignment each for each of the units. So that is how we will finish off our syllabus as fast as we can. After that, during the last month, that is during the month of June, you will get all your theories. You will get all your answers for the entire syllabus. Unit 3, 4 and 5 are already there in the Moodle. Unit 3, 4 and 5 are already there in Moodle. I'll see the problem where you're facing that you're unable to see. Then 1 and 2 also I'll give you in Moodle. So your your notes will be there with you. No problem. Important thing is to understand the topics, understand the concept of everything that is there in your syllabus. Are you getting? Are you clear about the way I'm teaching you in this semester? Anyone wants to ask anything? Then you can ask or you can tell what you want, what you don't want, everything you can say. Okay. Okay, now respond, and also you can ask if you want to ask anything by the time I take the attendance. Abhijit, Abhishna, Anurag, Aryan,
Present, ma'am.
Ashish,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashmita, Vibetsna,
Present, ma'am.
Debrupa, Harshita, Ishika Chaudhary, Ishika Agarwal, Kajal,
Present, ma'am.
Sak, Khushi, Krizan, Mahima, Mamta, Muskan Prasad, Muskan Gupta,
Yes, ma'am.
Namrata,
Yes, ma'am.
Nidhi,
Present, ma'am.
Ritesh, Parnudeep, Pawan, Prashil, Pratiksha Chetri, Pratiksha Giri, Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pooja,
Present, ma'am.
Rajat, Ramkrishna, Rohit Bansal, Rohit Pandey, Sagar, Salina, Shalini, Shruti, Saurav, Sobhit, Supriya, Suraj, Swayam, Tanya, Vinit. Alright, if you want to ask anything, you can ask. Or anyone who has missed the attendance, you give it in the chat box. Pratiksha Giri present. Okay. If you have missed your attendance, you can give it. Alright then. See you at 10 a.m. Bye.